Now, you mentioned 600. Let's make that the last thing because I know you got to run. A couple months ago, he popped up here at the park.
Right.
It became a big deal online because he was already going through it with his neighborhood. He was already on the outs with his neighborhood, and then he pops up over here. How did that whole thing come about to where he's popping up, you know?
Now, my homeboy Khan, I was here earlier, right?
Yeah.
Now, like I say, I like to throw the peace treaties because the original truce was right here. So I like to keep the truce alive. I did the 30-year anniversary of the truce. So me and my right-hand man, Pastor Shep, for ECM, he threw in another. I said, man, let's do another truce. So I got the church people up here. I got rival gang members up here. So my homeboy Khan knew some Atlanta drives. My homeboy J-Rock from Atlanta Drive. So they were like, hey, can 600, 60 come up here? I don't do the internet like that. I do the set. So I don't know. I know him. Him and my homeboy had, all I knew of him, that him and my homie Cartoon had a publicity stunt with the boxing shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, ain't no problem because, I got other gangs up here. I don't want to be biased. I don't know the man. So yeah, he come on up, it's all good. I'm not tripping, but I don't know his situation like that. So when he came, and like I said, I'm juggling the church folks, the gangbangers, dudes smoking weed by the church folks. I'm doing safe passage. I got a lot of shit going on. So when he came up here, it became a spectacle because everybody who knew who he was got the fuck out the way. And I'm like, feeling like the energy, like, ooh, you kind of hot, right? So I didn't want the young man to get hurt at my event.
You thought there was a possibility of that on that day?
Yeah, it was sharks in the water. I got the sense of like, I'm seeing body postures and people's on the phone, and I'm like, let me get these young men. I'm gonna say this, I don't have beef with 600. I don't beef with mothers I don't know. I'm a real Crip. I don't do the internet shit. So I said, let's get this young man to his car and get him up out of here. But only thing that really pissed me off about the whole ordeal is that they don't talk about the Crips and Bloods getting along. It seems like the bullshit happens the last 15 minutes of my event, and the 15-minute bullshit overshadows all the real shit that was happening all day. So again, I don't know the young man. I banned him from my set. Nothing personal, but you can't bring your ass over here no more because you got too much baggage. And we're not turning Five Trey Salt Park into a motherfucking circus. So I had to ban the young man. We spoke once or twice. He asked me was the band still up. I said nothing personal. Yes, the band is still up. You can't bring your ass over here no more.
Do you figure if you can't go to your own neighborhood?
Yeah, hey, take care of that shit. You got, cause it's funny, when the 6-0 day came out, I said, you coming outside tonight? I said, this the time you could go viral. If you gotta take some fades, you ain't no little dude. Go in there and motherfucking get your squabble on. He didn't bring his ass outside. So I know that, even with the big, I felt bad for even getting in the big U business when that came along, man. I got a lot of blowback for me apologizing to Big U because I was 5 Trey, he was 6-0, and the moniker on the world web that he won LA. That's not true over here. But I met him through Gang Invention. And then through Snoop Dogg League, my son played demos, his son played with Crenshaw. And he always showed me respect during the years.
Have you had a chance to talk to him after the whole incident?
Not really. We spoke once or twice, but, we see each other in person. We should be good. If not, we gonna see. You know what I mean? So I apologize not because I'm scared of no nigga. Niggas bleed like everybody else bleed. But at the same token, I don't believe that he would have let my name come in this situation the same way. So as a man, not as a gangbanger, but as a man, I apologize for letting your hood business even be spoken in my business. That's not fire trade business. So I apologize to him as a football coach, as a fellow interventionist. I apologize as a man. I'm a man before anything.
Do you feel like 600 kind of exploited that opportunity or that day for his benefit?
Yeah, but at the same token, I don't know them. Like I say, I had to do a crash course internet that same night. I'm defending myself. Listen, man, let me tell you how stressful it was. I went viral, right? I'm defending myself on the internet. My shower curtain is my backdrop. My wife and my son don't know what's going on, they sleep. My oldest son, his phone is broke, so he ain't following internet. Seeing his daddy get drugged through the mud, over 600. But I did what a real intervention is supposed to do. I made sure that man didn't get hurt in my area. Regardless of your feelings, a real intervention worker makes sure it's supposed to be, make sure if it's in your area, everybody's safe.
So is that why at the end you were actually walking him to his car?
Yeah, I mean,
because something could have happened to him?
Yeah, could have happened to him, and I like, bro, I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna do my part.
Now, were you guys on 51st?
No, he was on San Pedro.
Okay.
And the police, now, we got close to his car, the police pulled up, they bumped him up. Not me and the other gangbangers from Atlanta Drive. So I'm kind of upset because you're harassing a guest at my intervention thing. He had the little over-the-shoulder thing. He said, I got a gun in the car. I don't know why he told me he had a gun in his car. We wasn't at his car. But they went in his car, put his 9 out. He had the permit in the fanny pack. They took the gun out. They put in, I'm sitting there watching. They lit the permit. They ran up on the computer. They gave him his gun back. And he pulled off. So I don't know how that worked. I don't know what they said about the man, but he did have a permit for his gun, and the police sure ran it, and they gave it back to him. But for me, it was all all that shit was a motherfucking publicity stunt. Because again, I don't do the internet like that. I do the set. So we still, like I said, I'm still reading graffiti on the walls and throwing gang signs at cars. So he beat an old dog with new tricks. I was kind of got caught slipping.
Now, you said he called you and asked if he was still banned.
Yeah.
Why did he even want to have a conversation with you?
I don't know, is it for more views? You know what I mean? Like I said, I had to learn that people do it for a hustle. I'm not, like I told him, I don't have no personal gripe with you, brother. I don't know you. I'm too old to be having beef with strangers. I got beef with niggas in real, I got people who don't like me in real life. So, but I say, but no disrespect, but you're still banned because you got too much baggage.
Yeah.
Until you go handle your shit over there in your hood, can't come over here. But you know, after I banded him, the Atlanta Drives banded him. My bone, the Five Deuces banded him. So he don't know, you know, don't let these gray hair fool you. I got love in the streets, so you could get banned.
All right, Avalon Blue, I want to thank you for this interview. We're going to have to do a part 2 because this shit was so informative, and I know you got some errands to run.
Yeah.
So we'll call that a wrap on that, and thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Special shout out to the Avalon community, man, for allowing me to represent y'all in the proper way. Shout out to homie Big Cartoon in the nation. Hey,